What up? My name's Nick Benavidez, and today I'm going to show you how to save your CPU in Maschine. So your central processing unit, a CPU that pretty much runs every program. It's a key component in your computer or laptop or anything. And you're probably making music and you're like, man, why is this getting real glitchy? Because it's your CPU glitching out. It can't keep up because you have so much stuff for the CPU trying to read and run. And I'm going to show you how to save that. But before that, make sure to subscribe because it's free. And you know, best things in life are free. And if you like machine tutorials, I do some machine tutorials, a lot of Bitwig tutorials and vlogs. So yeah, let's get right into it. Make sure to like the video. Let's go. So I got a simple beat I made like in 5 seconds because Machine's so fast. It's literally easy. Alright, so say I have way more projects than this, like I guess groups going on, and it's real musical, and my CPU spiking right here. You can see when your CPU spiking because there's a little diagram right here. It says CPU, and it has a little meter. It goes up and down to the right hand corner, if you can see that. So I put some effects on this kick. Well, on the piano I put some effects. Let's put some effects on this kick. Let's do some ROM. I love ROM. This is probably my favorite reverb in the world right now. Let's go to small and go to studio drums. Exit out of that. Let's also put some dirt on there. It's a good distortion plugin, dirt. I should have probably put the reverb after the distortion, but this is an example. We're not really making anything. Drums, let's do power drums and click off that. See how this sounds? Really reverby, but it's okay. We're going to keep it. So you're probably like, okay, yeah, that's cool, but how do I save my CPU? So to save your CPU, you want to bounce this down to audio. There's so many different ways to do this. You can do this within the same group, but this is the thing right here. Say I click this button right here. This is to convert stuff into audio. Hold it until it exports everything. Your whole group is on this one pad right here, pad 9. And if I solo this and play it, it has the effects and everything, and it keeps everything. That's not what we want. We don't want that. Well, I don't want that. I don't know how you guys work, but the way I work is not like that. So we are actually going to delete this, and then I will do it individually. So if you want to get individual instruments or drum hits, stuff like that, you're going to want to right click to solo what you want to bounce down to audio. So say we take the kick and we hold this and it's exporting and it goes into another pad. So pad 9. I don't know why I keep putting on pad 9, but I do. So anyways, let's unmute everything. Let's mute the kick because we have the kick in audio down here, and we'll press play. And it's same kick, keeps the effects. The only thing is when you bounce this down, it's going to save those, collect those effects and put it on that drum, and you cannot go back to that and change those effects. That's the downfall of this. But if you're smart, you gotta think. You gotta be like, man, how can I save this? Open up a new group and say, hey, I want to keep my drums in MIDI, but I want to bounce them down because my CPU is just skyrocketing. And how do I do this? So you're going to want to delete this. And say you, again, if you export this whole audio, the whole thing, into this new group, group G1, it's going to collect everything in that group and consolidate it into one pad. That's not what we want. We don't want that. That's garbage. Well, I don't know what you want. So it's up to you what you want, but yeah. So we're going to go back, solo the kick. We're going to go here, exporting. It's time consuming, but it's well worth it. And there you go. There's your kick, and it saved the reverb and everything. So then let's be like, I kind of want to change that. I want to change it. I don't like it. It's not good. It's not cool at all. So you go back here and say, let's change the dirt. I don't like the dirt. Change it. Let's make it really nasty sound. Terminator. Let's see what this sounds like. Nothing. Metal vermin. Yes, this is really staticky and nasty sounding. So we do the same thing. We'll be like, all right, I like how I have this kick set up. It's soloed. You're only exporting that one audio clip. We're going to put it right here into this new pattern. And then you can see it keeps your old one but adds your new one. And you can see the waveform and you're like, oh, okay, so I like this one better. So you can either delete it or say, I don't know which one I like the most for the track, so I'll just solo it. And once you solo it, it will not use that CPU power. That's what I'm getting at. So you can convert all your drums to a new group in audio and then just mute this, and it's not going to use your CPU. So when you want to go back to your drums and edit them, or say you want to change that drum, say you want to change this completely, get a new kick, you can do that. Same thing with the pub. If I want to export this to audio, it's exporting, processing. I'll put it into G, and then it's not in there. You know why it's not in there? Because this is another important thing I forgot to mention. It's not in there because I soloed A. When your stuff is soloed, like not soloed, muted, it will not process to audio. So we got to unmute what you're converting from and to, then you can remute it. So now when I export the audio into G, it'll actually work because it's not muted. So it's in there, right there. There it is. Let's solo this, listen to it. And yeah, that's how you save some CPU in Maschine. It's awesome, easy. When I first started making music in Maschine, now the way I make music in Maschine is with my DAW. So I use Maschine as a plugin because that's what I prefer. So a lot of the times I will just, when I make something, I will convert it into MIDI or audio, because what if I want to use a different sound into my DAW, then bounce it down in my DAW. But this is for people that just want to use Maschine. I understand when I started, only used Maschine. Hopefully, Maschine 3.0 software will get me back into the groove of just using Maschine. I need an arranger, and I know they're coming out with one, but I don't really like it yet. And they need a couple more plugins. But they're almost there. They're in the right direction. But anyways, yeah, this is how you bounce stuff down into audio to save your CPU. I hope this helped. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked the video, give me a like, subscribe, and yeah, hit the bell if you want to stay updated with my videos. Cool, right? All right, I will catch you guys later. Hope this helped. Tell me what you think. Peace. Keep making music.